The Human Manual Self-Compilation Tafseer Series, Surah Al-Fatihah, Ayah2, part 4. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. The worlds, Al-Alamin. The first opinion on the meaning of Al-Alamin is nations of people. Worlds in Arabic is Awalim and not Alamin. Therefore, the ayah means master of all nations of people. Example, the Jews, the Romans, the Persians, the Empire of Japan, etc., including all intelligent beings like the jinn and angels. In Arabic, any word that ends with in is an indication of beings with life and intelligence in the plural form, Jama' Muzakkar Salim. Example, Muslimin, Muqarrabin, etc. Therefore, the word Alamin referring to nations of people. It is not referring to inanimate objects like the Earth, planet, galaxies, etc. Some scholars may even suggest intelligent beings other than the ones on Earth, that is, dwellers in the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh heavens. Number 2. However, other opinions said that Al-Alamin includes all of creations. The first level of creations are all those with souls that will go through Judgment Day. Even an animal has a soul and will go through Judgment Day for any retribution over another animal, while all other inanimate creation without souls are subservient to man, and man is subservient to Allah. So Allah is the Lord of all the worlds, that is, all creations having souls, including those inanimate objects. This is the stronger opinion, as we will see in further discussion. The singular word alam in Arabic is a flag. A flag is a sign. Allah is the Rabb, creator, master of all signs. Alamin, all signs of His creations. A creation is a thing that has no beginning. That is, Allah creates from nothing. A man-made thing comes from materials that Allah created. A man-made chair is a sign of Allah's creation. Hence, the chair, car, house, etc. are all signs of Allah. Therefore, Alamin means all of His creations, in charge of the interaction between His creations. Lord of all the worlds, Rabbul Alamin, also means that Allah is in charge of how different species of creations interact with one another. Number 1, how humans are supposed to interact with one another and how humans to interact with the animals. Number 2, how animals interact with one another between predators and prey, how animals complement each other or support each other for safety and food. Number 3, how nature interacts with one another, how the ice-capped mountains give flow to rivers, how the rocks store water and contribute to water streams. The water in turn gives rise to plantation with the support of sunlight, and the list goes on. Number 4, how the earth interacts with the moon for stability, how the sun's gravity maintains the orbit of the earth around it, and the list goes on. Allah is in charge of the system of all the worlds. There are many pieces of the intricate puzzles that Allah is in charge of, all of them maintaining harmony and balance. If there are multiple powerful lords, then all the worlds will not see the balance and the harmonious interactions as we see it now. Each lord will want to have his own system. There will be chaos and all the worlds cannot be sustained. However, jinns and humans with their free will and unchecked desires disobey the system and disturb the harmony and balance. Nature will take care of itself if humans do not interfere. Humans have been using non-biodegradable plastic in huge quantity and trying very hard to recycle them in order not to destroy the planet and the living creatures. We see sea turtles, sharks choking on plastics. To create these plastics, we release toxic gas into the atmosphere at an alarming rate. We create synthetic products to falsify what is natural. Humans are spreading corruption like the cancer of earth. Cancer is a disease of human creation. Anything that nature produces is biodegradable to maintain the balance of life. But human has perverted the system. Every single element of nature is naturally supporting and maintaining each other without human corruption. Humans are to submit to the Lord of the worlds in order not to destroy themselves. Allah is unique. By saying Lord of all the worlds is also emphasizing that there is only one Allah and the rest are creations. Automatically it is distinguishing between the two. All creations are not unique. There are trillions of humans, jinns, angels, animals and other creatures that we cannot even imagine. However, there is only one Allah, one master for all. If nations of this world accept one master for all and accept all nations as his slave and to obey him, then all of us are the same. There will be no superior race, no racial segregation, no nationalism, tribalism. A lot of disputes can be avoided. This is what humans living on earth are supposed to be. The all-powerful. Is he the only master or there are masters other than him? If there are other gods, master existing other than him, then they would have to share the administration of the world. Only the weak needs each other. If they are sharing the load of administration, this means that they are not all powerful. This is not the definition of God. One God, the all-powerful, is enough to deal with all the worlds. If you think there is a weaker God than him, then the all-powerful God would surely have destroyed the weaker God, which also means there is no such thing as a weaker God. If you think that there are two all-powerful gods, then the universe and all the worlds would not have formed, as each of the gods would constantly be at war destroying each other's creation to prove that he is the one and the only all-powerful master, no sharing. A God does not share his territory. Sharing is a sign of weakness. Anything that exists is in his territory. He puts a system upon his creation and no other entity can create another system. Therefore, a God is the one and only master of the world. Another definition of God is that he is the all-powerful and none is more powerful than him. There are so many ayat in the Quran emphasizing on Allah's lordness over his creations. Why is it important to internalize his greatness over all creations? Only after understanding and overwhelmingly in awe of him that the slave will be in total submission and focus in his role of why he is created by the master. Each time we recite Surah Al-Fatihah in Salah, we are to feel the greatness of our master. Fearing the master, it is human nature. When confronted with a powerful entity, we will be in fear. Fear is necessary to instill discipline. Discipline is needed to maintain order. Order is needed so that human does not destroy itself. Punishment for transgression is necessary to stop corruption. However, if the master is all about punishment, then the slave will be in constant fear and the feeling of oppression. Hence, the next ayah will put the hearts of the slaves at ease. Allah is describing himself as not a harsh and sadistic Lord, but a merciful and compassionate Lord as his greater attribute.